contact with the squad during the time off?
Yeah, well, I mean, we give them 3 days off. We'd had some days off the week before, to be fair. So, I think we felt after St. Louis that we needed to just get some work into them for a little while, and we just had to manage their loadings. But we've been working really hard. I think what we felt was after St. Louis, which we were really disappointed in our performance there, is that now there is a focus from now to the end of the season. We've got nine cup finals, and we've got 5 at home, 4 away. Every team will be approaching these last 9 games the same. St. Louis are below us in the table, know that probably games are running out for them, so they'll need to win games. So I think we've set the road to where we want to be, where we want to finish, the points that we need to get to where we want to get to. And there has been an incredible focus this week on and maintaining the form that we're in and getting even better.
Has Evander been a full participant with his calf injury?
No, it's the first day he's trained today since the St. Louis game, so I'd say that he's a major doubt. I'd say that maybe reduce minutes, maybe second half minutes, because I think when you've had the injury, he has like a little strain of a muscle, that you've got to be ultra careful. But we've overcome things like that before. Like I say, he's desperate to play, but we'll make a call on that on Saturday, I think. Good. Well, thank you.
One quick question just about the defense. It's been a very long season, and there still hasn't been a first-choice center back pairing that has emerged.
Yeah.
How does the coaching staff select each week which 2 center backs are going to start each game?
Yeah, well, I think because we've got a good number of centre backs. We've got 4 or 5 centre backs. Larry's has obviously left, but Finn Sermon's come in, so we've got 5 centre backs. And I do feel as that all the centre backs are probably of equal ability, and there is probably going to be a horses for courses type situation. Kamal suspended this weekend, so it's opportunity for 2 players to go in there and cement the place. I think what we have probably really been focused on is consistency in everything that we do this season, and I think in terms of the spine of the team from now to the end of the season, we want to keep a consistent spine, and you build your foundations from the back, and it starts with the goalkeeper and the centre back. So we want good performances from our centre backs now, and like I say, the 2 that will start on Saturday are in prime position then to keep the place if they perform well for the rest of the season.
And then speaking of Finn, he's been here for 3 weeks now since returning from the Olympics. How has he been able to settle in with the team?
He's integrated well. Obviously, he's come in. He doesn't need much training. He obviously had the Olympics, the 3 games in the Olympics, which he performed really well. Every day he's been getting better and better, and I think there is a long-term plan for him. But I think in the short term, what he's proven to us over the last 2 weeks is that he's probably ready to start, he's ready to play, he's ready to contribute. So I think there's real competition there for everybody around, knowing that Finn is a player that we've invested a lot of money in, and a player that we rate really highly.
You talk a lot about focusing, and of course going back to the last part of the league, like pushing for the last part of the league. What kind of tools do you guys use to keep the guys on check in terms of not feeling, jobs done without this competition? This is a kind of weird competition in the middle of the whole season, so like not just flushing out mind and bodies, but like, hey, we're restarting basically.
Yeah, and I think that's probably we didn't probably want the last. I think our last league game was against LA Galaxy away. We didn't want the league to stop them because we felt as if we had real momentum. So I'd say that what's happened in the meantime is that you've had teams that have gone deep into the Leagues Cup, you've got teams that have not gone deep into the Leagues Cup, you've got teams that have strengthened 1 player, 0 players, 4, 5 players. So it'd be interesting to see how teams come out the Leagues Cup. I think what you saw last year is that there was something different coming out the Leagues Cup, because we've had a month without any action. So I think we want to hit the ground running. I think what we said at the start of probably the Leagues Cup campaign is that we want to make sure that everybody's fit going into the start of the leagues, the MLS starting again. We wanted to keep some consistency to the squad. We felt as if we were in a really good position to attack the rest of the league. We didn't feel as if we needed that much reinforcements because we feel happy with the squad that we've got. And like I say, I think football and sport is one of those things when you just don't know how it's going to go, but we're excited. You know, I think our run of fixtures means that we're playing everybody within our band. You know, everybody from second all the way down to probably 10th. You know, Dallas and Austin. We play all those teams, so we're going to have a major say where they finish and where we finish. We could finish some teams off, and we could also make sure that we finish in the high position.
In the last stretch of the season, is now the moment to start looking at the table points or just go game by game, do what we had to do, period?
Well, I think we've got a situation where we've got two home games, then we've got another break. And I'd say that from now to the end of the season, we've got these breaks with internationals in September and in October. So we're almost playing mini leagues. The next two are 2 playoff games, 2 finals. If we succeed in them 2 games, it takes us closer to our destination. So rather than look too far ahead, I think at this stage of the season, my experience as a player, as a coach, is remain calm, take 1 game at a time, and to make sure you focus only on us. Whatever else is happening, we can't control the things that we can control, and that is our own form, our own fitness, our own belief, our own confidence. And I'd say that our fans have a massive part to play, particularly in the 5 home games. We've got to make it the most hostile, the most intimidating atmosphere. We've had some incredible atmospheres this season, and I think now's the time we just ramp it up even more, because they're the guys that are going to take us into the playoffs, I'm sure of it.